Hey everybody, it's Kaycee. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be setting up the bills that'll be due for July of 2022. This is my budget planner. I'm using an Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner. This planner has like this monthly layout right here, and I have it in the Flora design. And then it also has notes pages in the dashboard after it. I already set up my budget page. I wait to fill in the numbers till the end of June so I can finish, so I can like figure out what we spent on June, and then I can adjust these for July if I need to. So I already got it all set up except for the numbers. And so this is my design that I use for July. And then I have my transaction log set up too. These stickers are my Etsy shop. Every sticker, I believe every sticker that you're gonna see in this video is in my Etsy shop. So I'll put a link to that in the description box below if you like these. But that's the planner I'm using, and we're going to be using my bill due stickers to be putting it, to put all my bills that are due in this layout right here. So these are what I use for that. And then I can mark how much we pay for each, and then I check them off as they go through my bank account. I also use Payday Stickers just to mark where our paydays are for the month. So let's get started. I'm going to start with my paydays just to get them done. I do have my paydays marked in the very beginning of the planner, just to double check and make sure. So for July, we get paid on the 8th and the 22nd for my husband's paychecks. So I'll mark his right here. The 8th and the 22nd, because he gets paid bi-weekly. And then I get paid on the first Tuesday of the month, so that'll be the 5th. So I just get paid once. All right, and then we're done with the payday stickers. So these are all of our paydays for the month of July, and now we're gonna move on to our bill due stickers. Now, I know when most of these come, so I can kind of do it from memory, but I also have this, let's see, right here. So this is just in the notes pages. It's in the last notes page in January. And I just have kind of the order. This is the approximate day that each bill comes. We pay bills right when the bills come. Or some of these are when they get taken out each month, like electronically. So, but let's just kind of go through. And we know the mortgage always comes on the 2nd. It's a Saturday, so it'll still go through though. So I usually just don't put bills on Sundays because we don't usually pay them on Sundays, or they don't go through ever through our bank account on Sundays, so can't pay them there. All right, our gas has been coming a little bit later. It used to come around the 2nd, but it's coming more like the 4th, the 3rd or 4th, but we'll do the 4th since it's right there. The 3rd is a Sunday, so we'll put it on the 4th, which actually, now that I think about it, it's July 4th, so that's Independence Day. I'm not really sure what's going to be happening. So let's see. Should we just put it on the 5th? I don't know how much that's going to push it back. I'm just going to put it on the 5th for now. And we'll see where that goes. I also sometimes look back at my previous month. So this is what it's going to look like at the end once we're done setting everything up. You can see I check everything off. We haven't gotten to the internet yet. It's just the beginning of the last week of June, so we haven't gone through that, but everything else has been done. So this is what it'll look like once we're finished setting up. But I can kind of see, yeah, because I've been putting it on the 2nd, but it hasn't been coming until about the 4th. But anyway, we have Compassion on the 3rd, which is also a Sunday. So I think we're gonna push that back. Usually I have these in order, but apparently I do not know. I know the internet, though, is coming on the 29th. So we can do that one. It gets automatically taken out of the account. So we usually like paying our bills more towards the beginning of the month, but this one just, the due date was on the 29th. And when we take it out, it just came on that date. I always put my tithe also just on the 1st of my husband's paydays. So the payday will be on the 8th. And I'm using all my colorful stickers. I also have neutral stickers if you don't like the color behind it. And then it has like it's all capital text. The text is a little bit different, but I just like having all the colors. I like more colorful stickers usually. So I just kind of put random colors all over it. So that's how I like things looking. But you can obviously use all the same color or use a neutral. I'm going to put compassion right here on the 5th. Our Discover card, we use credit cards. We pay them off every month, and so it comes on the 10th. It's a Sunday, so we'll put it on the 11th. Right here. And I'm really hoping that July is a little less hot than June. It's like, I live in Ohio now, and it's never, we don't get a ton of 90-degree days normally, but like June has had so many 90-degree days, so it's been kind of crazy. I'm hoping we can go down a little bit because we have a little fish pond in the backyard, and the water is going way down. We just bought something that so we can use our tap water to fill up some of the pond. It's got like goldfish in the backyard, and then lily pads and all that, but the water's gone down like a foot, and that's a lot. So we decided we need to do something about that because we didn't have this problem last year, and it got lower in the summer, but it definitely didn't get this low. Like, the fish are going to be running out of water soon, so we need to do something about that, obviously. So, and the 90-degree days is not helping. It's just evaporating the water so quickly, but we'll see. We seem to have a lot of warm days coming still. I do have, I'm just filling this out as I'm talking. I kind of remember these that I'm putting on right now. But we do have, it is nice and cool today at least. So hopefully we'll have more cooler days this July. All right, I don't think I remember the rest of these. So I'm just gonna flip back to June. That's kind of easiest right now. And then see, like, water is on the 15th. I do remember that now. Water, and then electric and gym are on the 17th. So water is here on the 15th. And we will use this one. A couple of the colors I have to use, like the same color because I have more than 12 bills that are due. So I usually try to just spread them all out as much as I can. And I think I said the 17th, right? But that's a Sunday, so we will have the electric and gym come on the 18th. We'll do this purple I haven't used yet. Yeah, but other than that problem with the pond, things have been good. I've actually started a garden. I kind of want to like share my experience with starting a garden. I've never had a garden before, so I thought about kind of putting what I did. The house we moved into had a little, they called it a cottage garden. It's a little like, it's just got like a square garden or rectangle, I guess. And they had planted stuff in it previously, so I didn't have to make the actual garden or figure out where to put it or anything. So that's nice because I don't really know what I'm doing, like I said. But we decided to plant some things this year, and they seem to be going really well. So I'm really happy about that. All right, let's see, this can go over here. But I thought about like sharing my experience starting a garden because I just never have before. And I didn't even really know what to do. I didn't know many people who did gardens. So I just kind of looked it up online and did some things. And it's growing really well. I have some tomatoes, zucchinis coming up. And then we had lettuce, but that came up from what the people planted where we moved into this house. We didn't plant this lettuce. It just kind of popped up, which was nice. We've been eating that a lot. We're growing bell peppers. So, all right. And then the last bill is the American Express on the 22nd. So right here. Oops. And we will put in orange there, I think. Right here. Yeah, we have quite a few credit cards too. We don't always use all of these. We just kind of rotate them depending on what rewards are the best right now. Like our Discover, right now it's 5% cash back on gas stations. So we're using that for when we fill up our gas. And then we barely ever use this one. This one's like you can pick your category every quarter. I usually use that for home improvement things. You get like 3% back for that. These two are our normal credit cards. This one's mine. This one's my husband's. for like groceries and everything. So those we use too. But like I said, we put stuff on the credit card, but we also pay everything off right away. We are debt free except our mortgage, and we're trying to keep it that way. So every month, I don't consider what we put on the credit cards debt, because we only like put on the credit card what we can afford to pay. So we pay that back every month, and then it starts back up on zero balance, and then we get rewards for it back. We always pick cash back credit cards, so we get money back for just buying our everyday things like groceries and everything else you need, gas, all that. All right, so I decided I'm going to use red this time. I kind of showed you right here. I just kind of picked two colors usually, and then I used red for the text, so I was going to use red for this text on here too. I'm just going to put down what I know already, so pretty much our fixed expenses, like our mortgage is always the same every month. So I can put how much that is, and I'll check it off once it goes through, but that'll be a little bit. All of these, internet is the same, so let me look back at how much. Oh, I didn't write it on here. I could write that on there actually, because those don't change, but internet's $55.79. My writing's not the best. I wish I had better handwriting, but what can you do? All right, Reliant is 100. And then Compassion is 45. We're actually, so we have a little boy in Thailand for Compassion, and I like it because we can write letters to him. Jim is the only other. How much do we pay for Jim? $10.68. We just kind of, it's nice because we just give him a little bit of money every month, and then it helps their family. And he's actually in one of the poorest parts of the country, I guess. So I don't know, we get new pictures every year of him, which is nice, and it's fun, like, corresponding with him. I get little letters from him, and he gets letters from me that I write. So we've been doing that. But then I saw there's another little boy in his like center group, and it said it was his brother, but it said sometimes like brother could be like a half sibling, or even just somebody if they live in the same house, like a different family that combined households, you know. But I was like, anyway, all that to say, we're just sponsoring one right now, plus we do a little bit extra for like the whole organization, but we're thinking of sponsoring the one other child too. He's a little bit younger, so that might be going up next month. I'm not sure. We're still deciding on that. But that is what we have right here for my bills for next month. And I'm pretty much all set up for my budget now. I just, at the end of June, what I do is I'll finish out this budget, and then I actually have a place in the front of this planner. I'm not going to show you all of our like money, what we have total and everything, but I keep track of where our income, expenses, and then how much we put into savings and how much we paid off our debt, which is our mortgage. Like I said, I put like kind of a total tally of that in the front of my planner. So I do that every month. And then, so what I'll do, I have all my transactions for the month right here. So that's how I get the totals for all of this. And then we'll see where we are. And I'll use like June's budget to kind of figure out what we should be budgeting for July. If we need to like be a little bit more careful and keep the budget where it was, or if we went over, do we need to make it higher? Like food's been going up, you know, so we had to put our budget up this past couple of months since food costs so much. But just things like that. We kind of just evaluate our budget every month and figure out what the best way to move forward is for the next month. But anyway, this was the bills that are due, so I'll flip it to here, and that's pretty much it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, these stickers, if you like them, would be in my Etsy shop, and I'll have that in the description box below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!